Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got these three identical circles fully inscribed in a rectangle A, B, C, D, as you can see in this given diagram, such that the area of each of these circles is pi square units. O, P, and Q are the centers of these circles, whereas these points E, F, and G are the points of tangency. And now our task is to calculate the area of the yellow shaded region. This area, this area, this area, this area, this area, and this area combined. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And now, since we are interested in calculating the area of this yellow shaded region inside this rectangle, and now let's make an observation. We can see the area of this yellow shaded region is going to be equal to the rectangle ABCD area minus the area of all those three circles, as you can see in this given equation. And now we know the area of the circle is pi square units. So therefore now our task is to calculate the area of this rectangle ABCD. And here's our next step. We are going to calculate the radius of these circles. Since all of these circles are identical, so we are going to calculate the area of this circle. Let's assume that the radius of this circle is lowercase r, and now we are going to find the value of this radius r. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula. Area equals to pi r square, where lowercase r is the radius. And the area of this circle has been given to us as pi. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this formula. So pi area is going to be equal to pi times r square. And now we are going to divide both sides by pi. This pi and pi is gone. So therefore our radius r square turns out to be equal to 1. Now I'm going to undo this square by taking the square root on both sides. So therefore our radius lowercase r turns out to be 1 unit. So thus our radius r turns out to be equal to 1. And now in this next step, I have connected these points of tangency E and F, as you can see. And now let's recall the crucial fact. The centers and the point of tangency are collinear. So no wonder all these points E, the center O, this center P, and this point F lie on the very same line. And in this next step, I have connected this point G with the point H. And once again, let's recall this crucial factor. These points of tangency and this center lie on the very same line. And now let's recall the circle theorem. According to this theorem, the angle between the radius and the tangent will always be 90 degrees. So no wonder all these angles are going to be 90 degrees each, since these are our tangent lines and these are our radii. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this is the radius of this circle. Likewise, this is the radius as well. We know the radius is 1, so therefore this is going to be 1 and 1 as well. And likewise, this radius is 1 and this radius is 1 as well. So therefore this total length of this EF is going to be 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 is going to give us 4 units. And we know that this side length of this rectangle AB is equal to this length EF. We know this length is 4. So therefore AB length has got to be 4 units as well. And now let's make an observation. This segment HT is equal to the radius of this circle. And we know our radius is 1. So this HT length is going to be 1 unit. And likewise, this QG is the radius of the circle as well, and this is 1 unit as well. And now our task is to calculate this TQ length. And in this next step, I have connected these centers P and Q. And we know the fact that these centers and this point of tangency are collinear. And now we know that this is the radius of this circle. So this has got to be 1. Likewise, this is the radius as well. So this is going to be 1 as well. So therefore, this whole PQ length is going to be 1 plus 1 is going to make 2 units. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this right triangle TPQ. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, this is our hypotenuse, whereas this one and this one are our other two legs. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got TQ whole square plus 1 square equals to 2 square. Let's go ahead and subtract 1 from both sides. This is gone. So therefore, TQ square turns out to be equal to 3. I'm going to undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore, our this segment TQ length turns out to be square root of 3 units. So therefore, our this segment TQ length turns out to be square root of 3. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this whole length HG is going to be the sum of these individual lengths 1 plus square root of 3 plus 1. If we add all these segment lengths, that is going to be equal to 2 plus square root of 3. And now let's make an observation. We can see this side length of this rectangle is going to be equal to this HG length, and we know this length is 2 plus square root of 3. So therefore, this side AD length is going to be 2 plus square root of 3 units as well. So thus we figured out the side lengths of this rectangle as 4 and 2 plus square root of 3. And now we are going to calculate the area of this rectangle ABCD. And now let's recall the area of rectangle formula. Area equals to length times width. And in our case, the length is 4 and the width is 2 plus square root of 3. So therefore, this rectangle area is going to be 4 times 2 plus square root of 3. And now we are going to distribute. So that is going to give us 8 plus 4 times square root of 3. And here's our final step. Let's recall this equation once again. The yellow shaded area is going to be equal to the rectangle ABCD area minus 3 times the circle area. And we have already calculated this rectangle area over here. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this equation. So our rectangle area is 8 plus 4 times square root of 3 minus 3 times the circle area is pi. So I'm going to multiply by pi over here. So thus the area of this yellow shaded region turns out to be 8 plus 4 times square root of 3 minus 3 pi square units. And that is going to be approximately equal to 5.5 square units as well. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.